Okay,
so
okay.
don't worry about it.
Okay,
You know what I
got
mean?
you.
So
How y'all doing? My name is J. Scott Morler, Jonathan Scott Morler from Norfolk, Virginia. Um, Pleasure being here. Been born and raised in Norfolk, Virginia. Virginia has a lot of history to it as far as businesses, as far as slavery, as far as the struggle of our ethnic group being able to be established here in Virginia, as far as also the criminalization of the mindset of Virginians here and everything. So I'm the owner of Chosen Styles and Cuts Hair Salon, and this is my third venture in this business. I've been at this same exact location, 3854 East Little Creek Road, closest thing to Little Creek Base. I've been in this location now 4 years, coming up 4 years, and this is my second time in this exact location. First time I had this location, things didn't go well. Regrouped, came back, been business partners a couple of times. People don't have the same vision. It's important that you have the same vision when you have a partner or have a mindset in forming a business or corporation or any kind of business group, like mine, shopping mine. So got together with my wife, which is my partner, and the business is going pretty well. But as far as the history in Virginia, it is a lot harder for African Americans, Latino Americans, all of us is in this ethnic group that coming from the original core of a man, of Native Americanism or African Americanism. It's a lot difficult getting ourselves established as well as the information that we are presented with when getting ourselves established, as far as even going to getting business licenses, paying taxes, getting your plans together for retirement, investments, reinvestments. A lot of these things we don't know. So is it important that we do put out series of this nature or documentaries of this nature to inform us how to be better businessmen in this area, especially when it's an attack against us as far as establishing ourselves as business people. It's also important that we also enlighten one another through the mistakes that prior forefathers of business people, Madam C.J. Walker and stuff like that, it's documented out now, that can teach you things on how to manage, be productive, how to carry just so your barber shop or beauty salon or nail salon, how you make it a specific and a very particular, well-established business. And you have to look at it not just a barber shop or beauty salon or nail salon. You have to look at it as a professional business. So it's very important that we teach professionalism in our business, and we present ourselves professional at all times. So I'm glad to be a part of this series. Glad to be a part of this networking group that we're establishing here. So my name is Jonathan. My name is Jonathan Morler. I'm 47 years old. Partners with my wife in Chosen Styles and Cuts. Good evening, y'all. Have a great day.
yeah, man, I'm not totally dressed for the occasion,
We weren't prepared for this. We come up here to do some work with my well-established Class A electrician.
That means the world to me, brother.
It does.
But definitely,
and we got history, plenty of history.
Oh yeah, and the plot's gonna get thick.
Yes,
the plot
it is.
Gonna get thick.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, brothers and sisters, yo, this is Berkeley Beats Productions, and my name is Tony Moon. I'm here live and direct, baby, in the heart of it. You know, my man Scott, we go way back, and this is my inspiration to want to do better in life, because I actually see that you can do it. You know, there's evidence, you know what I mean? And the reason why you may not see it is because it's not promoted. You might be promoting, or you might be seeing a lot of pants sagging, a lot of ignorant stuff out there. But let me show you the brighter side of things when it comes to us and comes to the Hampton Roads that people or maybe some media outlets are not promoting like we would like it. But you know what? We're not going to depend on them. Yeah. We're going to take it upon ourselves to promote ourselves, up our standards. Like he was saying with like Scott was saying with professionalism, and you know, with professionalism comes integrity.
Yes, it does.
With integrity comes responsibility, and then guess what? From there's heaven, baby.
It sure is.
You know what I'm saying? But question that I wanted to ask you, really, you know, quick, because man, like I remember going to the spot in military,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
and I definitely seen the gradual steps up and
Yeah.
up and up, man. And so like the whole process of the leasing thing.
Mhm.
So like, cause I can imagine when I hear about a lease, like my heart goes boop 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 boop,
Exactly.
because it's like I gotta have this much money
Exactly.
every month,
Every month. Every month.
every month.
Every month.
So kind of if you can explain, because sometimes a lot of brothers have good ideas and ain't nothing wrong with
Mhm.
that, but it takes more than an idea.
Yeah.
It takes, and not saying that if you don't have it you can, because everything is a learning experience.
Mhm.
How you had to learn
Mhm.
after dealing with these landlords, that
Yes.
are not too favorable with us,
Exactly.
and they don't play. They don't believe in Christmas. They don't believe in none of that
None of
stuff,
that.
bro.
None of
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
None of that. None
So
of that.
all they
Holidays
know
don't
is that
matter.
almighty dollar
Yeah.
bill.
That dollar.
And so my thing is always, because and I'm a business owner myself, and maybe that's why I don't have because I know one thing. At the end of the day, the books gotta be right, and I have to
Man.
get it, Bob.
That's one thing
I have to
I
get it,
really
man.
want to expound on, man. Listen, oh man, this government, man, especially man, towards us business owners, man, with these taxes and with the benefits you gotta qualify for, is even and even the medical field. I got story after story, man, how Affordable Care Acts, paying your taxes, putting away for retirement, and that's just the outer things, and dealing with the day-to-day things, and paying my mortgage or paying my rent, keeping my lease in order, learning how to read a lease so you don't be connived and tricked by a property management or or property owner or landlord. Because a lot of us sign leases to things that we don't even understand the percentage of the upgrade, or the percentage of the taxes, how the lease is going to fluctuate with from year to year, or from 6 months to 6 months. We don't understand the responsibility of covering ourselves with insurance. What is your insurance going to cover? What's best insurance you should have? It's different between having your home and a business insurance. So it's a lot of things you need to know, and if you're going to be compatible with the person that's their lease holder. You see what I'm saying? So
Yes,
it's a
sir.
lot of things we need to know
Yeah.
in going to business for ourselves, keeping up with with all your paperwork, keeping up with all your
Licenses.
your licenses, and then you got city, state licenses. You have keeping up with your degrees, keeping up with your sanitary licenses and everything. So it's a lot going on, especially with this pandemic. There's a lot going on now that we have to really get to the core of, because I believe this is going to be an awareness thing, but it's also going to be a teaching thing that's going to help the next generation that really want it. They really want it. Professionalism is killing, like you said, but the pants sag and all this stuff, it's killing some of our businesses. You know what I mean? Because people may do good work, but their conduct, their dress conduct, their conversation conduct, you know what I mean? All that stuff, it doesn't reflect a business mindset. You know?
Yeah, and also let me say this, because I don't want to deter or push away any individual who feels like wearing their clothes however they want, or however they want to express themselves. I'm all for expression.
Yes, we
and
are.
all, I'm all for
Yes,
that.
we are.
And,
Freedom.
Yep, absolutely. However, how there's different genres and different businesses and different corporations. So you have to be able to adapt, and you have to be able to evolve. Not to say that you're not gonna be successful. You don't put your pants up. That's
Or you
not.
don't have a
That's
suit and tie on.
that's
Yeah.
not what. That's not what
That's
we're
not what we're
saying.
saying.
I guess what we're saying also is that the whole environment, everything is relevant.
Yeah.
The way and it's unfortunate. I hate to say the way you look, but come on now, let's keep it real,
We all do
the
it.
way you look matters.
It does.
Now I'm not trying to say you have to look like a European or not. I'm not talking about that. But
And you're not saying that
professionalism.
exactly, and you're not saying that everybody that's in a suit and tie is professional or successful.
Yes.
Because that's not it. But a lot of times you're more prone. If somebody walked into your establishment to give you some kind of advice or information or try to pull you into an outside company or some kind of investment, and they walked in there, you're going to judge the character of the person according to what you see. That's the first thing you're going to do. If somebody pulls up in a Beamer, Benz, Bentley, Audi, whatever, gets out there with a suit and tie or casually dressed, looking nice, professional in the conversation, briefcase poured out, everything is a handle, cards and all that stuff, you're going to consider that beyond somebody else that comes in there, may have an aroma of something, may look a certain way, may talk a certain language, or may talk, you're going to look at it, or a certain kind of dialect. You're going to look at that in a different way. And what we're saying is this, we want to be able to deal with each other first. And we want to establish something. Like one thing I'm trying to establish now, so I was looking to, it's called New Era Entrepreneur Organization.
Okay.
And it's an organization where we're establishing ourselves with, like, you're an electrician, I'm a barber. We got other people that does a lot of different things in our field. We want to be able to network with each other, so we can build our wealth, our economic status to go up. You know, and at the same time, when we come together as a unit and formulate a group, you have responsibilities as that group. To be professional at all times, because you're representing not just your business, you represent that group. So when people say, I know a group I can contact for this particular information, you go in that group, you pull up, he's an electrician, everybody gonna be certified because you're vouching for each other. You know what I mean?
And if the person is skilled and doesn't have the legal means of certain things, or not even legal means, but the information, this is where we go, hey brother, good idea, what you got going on, all right? Even if you don't have a business plan, but guess what? Start working on the business plan, you know, because that always keeps you refreshed with what you're doing. And number two, go, hey brother, you know it only cost $50 to get a business license.
Yes.
And believe it or not, some people don't even know that.
They don't even know it. Don't even know it. All this information want to be available for you.
Absolutely.
And write your business plan the way you can write it right now. Just structure. I don't know how to put it together. I don't know how to structure all this stuff. You write down your ideas. Write there what you want to do. Write down what you want, how you want to pursue it. Write down how you want it to look and all that stuff. And then you get with somebody that's more knowledgeable, and they'll show you how to put it together.
Absolutely, because all of us, and I'm still learning. We all had to learn from somewhere. You know, don't get discouraged. One thing, and then also, I just wanted to mention this too, that the barbershop, the hair salon, just to name a few places, you know, it's a vital aspect of our community.
Information and everything.
You know, this is where people get information,
where
they hear the latest.
You
know what I'm saying? So you all are like the gatekeepers also to a lot of stuff, brother, because all the traffic and all the folks in here.
The first thing to do when you go out of town, different places, if you was in a different lifestyle before, as we may possibly know, you go to certain areas where you can sit back and hear information or ask a question while you're getting service. And barbers, electricians, a lot of people, man, when you strike up the conversation, you get the information you may need. You know what I mean? It goes to the next level. You know what I mean, or whatever you're trying to do. You know.
Absolutely,
so it is. You're right.
Man. But yeah, brother. So look. So this is conversation at a many that we're gonna be having, and man. Any comments, any questions, put them down, and we'll make sure to try to answer them for you, at least direct you in the right direction, because this is what it's all about. You know what I mean? So basically, it's all love, baby.
It's all love.
It's all love.
That's what